and welcome to another Sci-Fi Fantasy Saturday. And as a bonus, you're going to have some coffee with me on Coffee with Kilroy. And if you don't drink coffee, that's okay. Grab a beverage of your choice, sit down, lay back, whatever makes you comfortable, and spend a little bit of time with me as I do a quick page through, actually it'd be very quick, of Rider of the Black Sun. Now, this is a fantasy game book. This is somewhat of a choose your own adventure or narrative based game book with very rich and deep storylines, very thick book here. As you can see, there's a lot in here, so there's a lot of gameplay in here, and it is basically kind of an RPG in a book, because you have a character and you're going to be tracking their efforts and exploits, and discovering this world along with them. Now, why did I say it's going to be a quick page turn? Because this is, again, more of a chapter-based or narrative-based or paragraph-based game, and so I can't do a page through because it'll be a spoiler alert, right? There'll be too much given up. So with that, though, I will caution you, I'm going to do a few pages in here, hopefully not spoil too much, but I want to give at least a feel for how the book is set up. So with that, I'm going to have a sip of my coffee. And if you've been following my channel, especially my Coffee with Kilroy's, where I mainly do war game related material, but I do cover quite a bit of sci-fi and fantasy as well on those. I like to call this Beverage in a Book. I got my beverage. I hope you have yours. Today, the book is Rider of the Black Sun. So let's move the coffee off to the side and take a look at Rider of the Black Sun. Now, the art, I kind of like the art here. This is hardbound, so not a paper book, and you kind of need to be hardbound given all the pages that are in here. Now, I think there was like a deluxe edition that of this provided that had maybe dice and some other stuff that comes along with it, but I just got the book. Let's read the back here. So give you, because I can't do a full page through, let's at least look at what they want you to know about the game. You are Gareth, a master. I probably pronounced that wrong, but it is fantasy. A master of night with no remembrance of your origin or past life, waking up after committing a disastrous, bloody deed. Being hunted and outcast, you now have to fight for your way to freedom while you discover your superhuman powers and finally fulfill your sacred while you discover your superhuman powers and finally fulfill your sacred duty, bringing back the world from the edge of oblivion. Whether the Ugarith is destined for a happy, neutral, or bleak end depends solely upon the decisions you make, for this is no ordinary novel. This is a fantasy game book with more than 1,400 sections. Rider of the Black Sun is one of the biggest game books ever published. It sets new standards with completely unique approach to section reference and replayability. Special features include finding hidden bonus sections, epic boss fights taking place in their own unique chapter, detailed combats, and complex puzzles. It received the RPC Fantasy Award and the German Role-Playing Award of the jury. Wow, look at that. So that's one reason I picked this up. This had a lot of buzz there for a while, and it just looked very interesting. So there's the world you're in. Nice game map there. Get a look at that. This talks about the author, Sven Harder, about the illustrator. Let's go up there so you can see those a little bit better. Sorry about that. And then here's your contents. Here's the basic rules. And then you have basic rules, attributes and combat, special values, extended combat rules, Kernar's values, Chapter 5 is Fire in the Sky. So I think this is when you're actually getting into the actual chapter 5, 6, 7 are the game book, I would imagine. You have a finale. You have combat sections and bonus sections here, and the glossary. There you go. So here's your adventure sheet. Need a drink. Excuse me. Here's your adventure sheet. Say that quick. So you have fate points, strength, your weapons, special items, utensils, and Kierna's saddlebag. You have karma, dexterity, clothing, defense, abilities, money, rage, rider rank, and Kierna's vitality. So that's quite a sheet there. That's everything you need to have. So you probably want to make a copy of that. So you don't want to scribble in the book. At least I don't like scribbling in the book. Then you have your notes. So this is the back part of that sheet. You've got your notes and some other stuff, extra damage and all kinds of stuff here. So 3-page character sheet. Here's your basic rules. You know how do you read the sections? How do you use the adventure sheet? And the tab with this R up here, so rules. So if you look on the side here, you can kind of tell where certain sections are. You can see all that. So this is all rules, notes, luck, utensils, special items, death, save points. So this is all your typical role-playing rules for how you manage your character throughout the game or the book. Here's the prologue. So there's a P there. So this starts off with the game proper here with the prologue. I'm not going to read into that too much, but as you can see, it's illustrated. So it's not just your turn to a page and read that. You're going to have illustrations throughout this. Where are the advanced rules? So that's all prologue. Let's see what we have some more advanced rules here. And then you have the chapter 1. So these are the different chapters. I thought I remember seeing the rules here at some point. And you can see they're all different chapters here. So you got 1, 2, 3. Hopefully I'm not spoiling anything. 4, 5, 6, 7. Then you got X. What is X? X must be some special stuff. F for the finale, I would imagine there. C is, what is C? C is something special too. C is combat sections. So that's that. There's going to be some special narrative around the combat. B is bonus sections. I thought there were some more rules than that. I guess that is all the rules. T is keep it. Oh, Tara's chapter. So you got Tara's going to come into play. The E, maybe that's the epilogue, and then G is the glossary. So you got this glossary here. I think I can show this. That's going to be able to refer to like some of the characters and some of the places. You get a little bit of a glossary to understand what's going on there. That's always nice. Then there's the Hall of Gratitude. So I was wrong. So all you have is those basic rules up front. So I'm sharing less with you. I guess that's all the rules section. So that was all under rules. So I guess I'm sharing less with you than I hoped. There's only, 1, 2, 3, 4 pages of rules. So you got 4 pages of rules, 3 pages of character sheet that you're going to want to copy, and then you're into the game. You get into the prologue, and you're into the book proper. With, as you see here, there's a lot of different chapters. There's you have this kind of key code here. That's kind of an interesting way to kind of refer to stuff. There's some what's this here? There's some bonus stuff here. I didn't even see that. There's something interesting there. Oh, I can't see it. I got them off the screen there. So here's all the different rules, prologue, chapter, and then you've got something special here. Interesting. So there's some mystery in this book. There is a lot of game in this book. There's a lot of you know interesting storyline. It's well written. I started off doing a little bit of it just to get a feel for it, but this was a long time ago. This was like maybe over a year ago that I was messing around with this, and I've had it on the shelf, and I've been wanting to pull this out for a Sci-Fi Fantasy Saturday, and today is your lucky day for me to pull it off. So anyway. If this interests you, take a look at this. Oh, sorry about that. It got me all excited. And let me know what you think. If you've played this or have finished this, no, don't give any spoilers, but let everybody know what you think about this. Is this a worthwhile read? A worthwhile play? Love to know your thoughts on this. I need to get more into this. I just got a little bit a while back, and then I've got so many other games and game books that I get lost on where I was at certain parts. So, but this is a good one, and this is interesting. So I thought it would be interesting enough to share with you. So thanks for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed your beverage. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day, or the beginning of your day, or the end of your day, if we're depending on when you watch this. So that is Riders of the Black Sun. You get to see the spine there too. Sharing that with you today. Take care. Thanks for watching.